So then the Iranian Revolution in 1979 is the perfect example of that. If you ask people of that generation who were around then, all they remember is Iranians chanting death to America and burning American flags.
Exactly.
These people hate us. I just met a guy one day who explained, well, the bin Ladenites, they have all these complicated reasons for hating us. But the Iranians, they just hate us because I remember them burning our flag.
Yes, I do too. And
Sure.
it was infuriating.
Right. And that's
upsetting.
But that's the beginning of the story for most people there, even if they go back. But that was actually 26 years after America had installed a dictator to rule over those people. And in fact, when Nixon started getting us out of Vietnam, he realized he needed to bribe the military-industrial complex in another way. And so he started putting pressure on the Shah to increase weapons purchases from the United States, which he really couldn't afford and helped to undermine his rule. This is where the Iranians got their F-4s and F-14s was from Nixon and Ford during that time. And then there's a famous clip.
His military spending, of course, was in decline as we withdrew from Vietnam.
Right. And so they needed to keep the big companies on the dole, right? Keep them happy. And so the military-industrial complex firms. And so this was one of the ways that they did it. But the Shah couldn't really afford it. And it really helped to undermine his rule in the country, which is a very poor country. And he's buying all this first world military equipment on the taxpayers' dime there.